So it's been, my husband died on September 2nd. I had done a previous video and I had told you guys that he was very ill. This was all very sudden. If you would have told me 3 months ago that I was going to bury my husband, I would have never believed it. You guys know that story. He didn't get that vaccine, and he got sick with COVID, and his birthday was on August 1st, 2021. On August 2nd, he collapsed twice. We had tested positive 2 days prior. I remember that we had to cancel the camp, the youth camp, and I was so sad, and I thought that was the end of the world. But it wasn't the end of the world. The end of the world was him being hospitalized one day after his birthday. And then the first few days, he was like, I'm so sorry, I didn't vaccinate, and I'll make it up to you guys. But just a few days later, he was on a BiPAP, and he didn't respond to that. And then he was put on a ventilator. He was in the hospital a total of 32 days. On that day, number 32, the doctors had been telling me that he didn't look good, but you guys know me, I'm a woman of faith. I had prayed and prayed and prayed, and I was believing God for a miracle. And I'm not sure why God didn't heal him. He could have. I believe in the power of prayer, and I wish he had vaccinated, but I'm convinced that if God would have wanted to heal my husband, COVID could have not taken him. I have so many mixed emotions. I cry a lot. The other day, I was completing a form online, and the lady asked for my marital status, and I lost it. I didn't want her to write me down as a widow. It just seems so unreal. I never thought I would be a widow at 53. I never thought my kids would be orphans at age 13 and 18 respectively. They're doing really good. John and I have really, really trained them to look at death as passing, to a different realm where we are truly with God. And there's a lot of things, though, that you discuss in theory, but when you're actually living them, it's a complete different story. We know where my husband is. He was ready to face eternity. We miss him though. I miss him. I'm going insane, you guys. They say that this is normal, that this is part of the mourning process. And this is mourning, all right. Because I do know where he is. I know he's happy. I know he's whole. My little 5-year-old nephew asked me today, "Do you want your husband back?" And I said, "No, not really." It's so confusing because I hate that I lost him. I hate that I'm not going to see him until whenever the Lord chooses to bring me home. And it could be, I'm 53, so it could be 30, 40, 50 years from now. I'm not sure, but people in my family die very old. And so, yeah, I don't want to wait. And I hate that I lost him so soon. We had only been married 23 years. And that may sound like a lot, but it's not enough. And so I spent a lot of time crying. I see him everywhere. You guys know us. We preach together. We work in the streets together. We Christmas carol every year. We were raising our kids, pastoring a church. This is super hard. But it's something I have to deal with now. And when my baby nephew asked me, "Tia, do you want your husband back?" I said, "No." I love him too much to want to take away what he's got now. He's got Jesus. He's got eternal life. He's got a body that is unable to get sick anymore. He's happy. He's whole. I love him. How could I want to take that away from him? And grief is a horrible thing, though, because although I know all those things to be true, I still miss him terribly. Everything reminds me of him. My kids, the pictures, the videos. I don't even want to check and see if the TV show that we watched together it's on. This is hard. Death is a horrible thing. And I'm grateful that I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is safe and sound in the arms of God. And I'm told that with time I will heal. But right now it doesn't feel like that. It feels like this terrible pain that's coming from the depth of my heart. And nothing calms it. Nothing takes it away. I'm relying on God's mercy and power to get me through this. You all pray for me. I'll come back. I have to make the time to finish my book. I just haven't had a lot of energy. This is still very recent and very raw. So, let me hear about your heartache. And let me know how I can pray for you. I can't do much else, but I can pray right now. I can't think of a better place to be than in God's presence. It's the only thing that's carrying me through is that relationship with my Jesus, my God. I love you, friends. This is Pastor Jenny. Let me know how you are and how I can pray for you.